Yep.
I might even, this is the last time I'm gonna do it again.
I go by the name of Sunlight Sleeping. My name is Jack O'Sullivan, and this song's called Foolproof. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 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 I can't hold my feet to this ground. And I can't even go just one day without a fixing so far it won't fix me. I'm jumping off this merry-go-round full of misery and change number erased all off this iPhone. 'Cause you know there ain't nobody listening, pushed everyone out. Just know it's time to do this now. Wanna go the distance, but fear is me consumed. Wanna know this plan's foolproof. Any advice is thrown off to the side, and no, I gotta just throw in the towel and give it a go. 'Cause nothing changes if nothing changes, no. Oh, I won't leave this alone. Change number erased all off this iPhone. 'Cause you know there ain't nobody listening, pushed everyone out. Just know it's time to do this now. Wanna go the distance, but fear is me consumed. Wanna know this plan's foolproof. Oh, same old fears around it. Oh, my same old saying I'm gonna quit. No, oh, same old fears around it. Oh, my same old shit. Same old fears around it. Oh, my same old saying I'm gonna quit. No, no, same old fears around it. Oh, no. 'Cause there ain't nobody listening, pushed everyone out. Just know it's time to do this now. Wanna go the distance, but fear is me consumed. I wanna know this plan's foolproof. 'Cause there ain't nobody listening, pushed everyone out. Just know it's time to do this now. Wanna go the distance, but fear is me consumed. Wanna know this plan's foolproof. Oh, 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 oh,
Move it to the left.
Left.
Yeah, that looks good.
Hello, this is the Exeter Oddity Showcase. I'm your host, Hillary Donnell. This is your Seacoast, Boston, Exeter indie variety music show, and I'm here with Sunlight Sleeping, Jack O'Sullivan. How's
Hello.
it going?
Good.
What is the sort of the process of getting your music out there more been like?
So I have a batch of songs I've been working on for this specific project. It's like 5 songs. And with all my songs, I usually start writing them acoustically, get all the parts down, how it's going to be sung, the harmonies, all that, and then I like to take it from there and then go build around it. So like what you heard today was just the acoustic version of these songs, but like what I'm working on is I like to add, like I play like the drum machine that I hook up to my laptop, and so I like to do beats on there and, you know, play it that way. So I'll usually add a drum beat in there. I like to add like maybe synthesizer or like piano, like I love piano. And just even like second guitar. I'll play like a second guitar riff over the acoustic guitar. And so I like to build a song up a little more, so the plan is to take these songs, put more instruments into them, make the song sound bigger, and then go record that in the studio to come out with an EP that I'm currently working on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What are you recording them in now? What program are you doing all that mixing in?
Right now, I have Ableton.
Cool.
Program.
I've never heard of that before.
Mac. It's still, I'm still learning the program, but right now it helps me to get all the different instrumentation into the computer and like overdub vocals or do like background vocals and get the basic feel for it, for how I want the song to go before. So I can just bring my laptop and like bring it into the studio, you know, and I'll have like my ideas ready to go to show. This is kind of like how I'd like my song to sound, but just on a much grander level, you know, just to sound bigger. But
yeah, that's really awesome. I know mixing music is scary and intimidating, so it's really cool you're giving everybody that like impression and sort of that you want it to be what, more towards live instruments later, or?
I just like the sound of like a song that is full. Like I even love like instruments like violins and like orchestrated sounds like that give it more impact and make the song more like have this more like bigger emotional feel to it. Like there's just something about that I really love. I mean, down the road I would love to have like live, you know, different string instruments come in to do stuff like that, because I love all that stuff.
Awesome. That makes me think of like the Oh Hellos. They have some live performances where they've got violins and accordions and stuff like that. Do you have sort of bands that inspire you that are that kind of sound?
I mean, even you know, like Sigur Rós or as a Sigur Rós, but you know. They have tons of stuff like that in their music, which makes it sound like it's like epic's the word. Sounding like super epic and like almost just like, I don't know, just totally takes you somewhere when you listen to it, like beyond this realm, you know, like completely like you're just in it, like whoa, like. So that's cool, but I think the name of the EP that I'm gonna have is called Vulnerability Hangover, which I think is fitting. You know, it's like whenever you are vulnerable and you share something, and then the next day you kind of like, man, I don't know if I should have shared that. That was like some heavy stuff, or like, I don't know if I should have shared that part about myself with that other person, and so you have this like hangover of almost like regret that you shared that part of yourself and you kind of wish you didn't, you know, but at the same time you're glad that you got it, you know, got it off your chest or whatever. But
so it's like 5 new songs sort of vaguely around there. Are they older songs? What are you kind of pulling from?
I'm pulling from these songs were written at different points within the last year or two. Cool. Batch of songs, yeah. So I'm just looking forward to finally just doing something with them and like getting them out there for people to listen, you know.
I've noticed so far that you have a lot of really coherent themes for music and for this album that you're working on. Is that just like something that's important to you, that you make sure that these songs have like these ideas that maybe are interconnected? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do want like these songs to be, you know, have like a same theme, like similar stories going throughout, so it's a cohesive body of work, you know. So like, I just kind of like that, you know.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Have you had a lot of experience with getting to the live aspect of a lot of music? Have you been doing? I know I found a few really old videos of you performing at Millie's Tavern or something like that.
Oh, that was super long time ago.
In 2011. It was really exciting to find it. I was like Googling you to try to find your stuff. And I find this, like you're a cryptid of a musician. I find these like grainy cell phone videos of evidence that you exist.
Some random shows back then where I had like, you know.
So you were trying to get out there on the live circuit like several years ago then?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now you're sort of thinking about going more studio and going more album-based, or obviously trying to do both?
Do both, but I've never really had like a body of work that's been released, that's been recorded like very well.
Yeah.
You know, that I've essentially been very proud of in how the recordings came out. Yeah. So then I can release that and really love it and believe in it, and then from there go and play shows for that set of work. You know, I've always recorded like a song here and there, played a show here and there randomly, you know, but like have never necessarily loved the way the recordings came out, you know. So like this time around, I've decided that I'm really going to record them like really well and to my liking, to release them for people to hear, you know, and then start playing more shows.
Do you have like any involvement outside of when you were playing yourself? Do you get involved in the music scene around here, or?
Not necessarily around here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a huge music fan in general, so I listen to like so many bands in all different genres. Like I love everything, you know. Yeah. And like I'll go through periods of like I'll listen to electronic for a couple of months, and then I'll go like a month I'll listen to hip hop, and I'll go a month listening to acoustic alternative, and I just love it all, and I love, you know, but I haven't been in the music scene as of lately, you know.
That's certainly okay. I think
you know,
you got to build all that. You got to get your way there.
All right, this next song is called Risks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do you seem so good for me? Yeah, I won't do a thing about it. I'd love to know you, but won't where I'm standing. I'm hesitant to make it happen. I compare myself to where everybody's life is at, oh, and find myself caught up in what I lack. Gotta gain a little courage fast, oh, go on, just go, man up, get out there, make your move, and no, take risks on love, playing it safe's no use. Oh, just go, man up, get out there, make your move. No, take risks on love, playing it safe's no use. 'Cause I might wait for just the right moment, and guess that means never, so my mouth won't open. Posts of engagements on Facebook showing that all the time is ticking, huh? Oh, go on, just go, man up, get out there, make your move. No, take risks on love, playing it save's no use. Oh, just go, man up, get out there, make your move. No, take a rest on love, playing it saves no use. Oh, 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 that things can bruise some more. No risk means no reward. No love if you keep hiding. No, that things can bruise some more. No risk means no reward. No love if you keep hiding.
Do you have something you're really looking forward to get to do as you sort of grow your presence in music and stuff like that? You're really looking forward to?
I'm just looking forward to getting out there and playing more than I ever have before, you know, and actually like making this a constant thing rather than like very sporadically, you know, here and there. So I'm looking forward to like really like putting this out there and then going to play a lot of shows and all of that stuff, you know,
I know
all that
that
goes with it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
yeah, I know that you've had sort of some on and off presence doing stuff and trying to build something. It's like, how long have you really been doing music stuff?
So if we go back to middle school, 7th grade, I was in this band in 7th grade. It's hilarious because you look back and listen to some of the songs, and it's so bad. And it's the beginning. It's the beginning of everything, you know. And so I was in a band and I loved it. And I think we played like one show and we played a birthday party, you know. And so that's when it started. And then from there, like I went to, you know, to do high school, and I was in a few different bands. And then I did like my own project, and then from there, after, you know, in college, I was in another band. Just constantly doing different things, you know.
Just totally building it up. Playing at the birthday party, kid's birthday party, adult birthday party, anniversary.
It was a kid's birthday party.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was something, all right. It was quite the show.
Probably not the best gig, not the best. You're like, if someone.
Hey, I felt like I was, you know.
The king.
Oh yeah. 100%. Like, I'm playing for all these people. Like, you know.
I was in a high school play, so I was like, I'm a real actor.
Yeah. But I think it all adds up. Mm-hmm. It all adds up. Like, regardless of whether it's good or not at the time, it all builds who you want to become or forms the character that will happen of years of different experiences like that, of whether it's acting, songwriting, you know? And so, like, I think each piece is as important that builds you today to the music you create today. It's just this one long thing that eventually leads you to where you are, you know? Just kind of like experiences that you've had your entire life is what makes you believe of like, this is who I am based on all your past experiences up until now. That forms the idea of this is who I am as a person based off all my experiences, you know?
That's true. I feel like people in the arts are the first to admit that their middle school selves are part of the whole package. You bring them along.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
This is how I got better and I improved, is by all the birthdays, the talent shows.
Even looking back,
the plays.
Yeah, I mean, I even had a song I think one time about like a statue that I saw in a park, and I'm like, I'm gonna write a song about a statue in the park, you know. Yeah. But I didn't have much experience or life experiences at the time to really truly write about that I wanted to get across. So I struggled to find a topic.
Yeah, you want to find...
What better topic than just picking a statue?
Yeah, I wrote like bad poems and like songs about books I was really into.
Yeah,
so,
right? You gotta find something.
You gotta find them in a notebook somewhere. You're like, I don't know, I've never felt more or less pain. I've never been older and I've never felt more pain and I'm so confused, but it's not that much. I don't know what's going on. I'm 12.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna write a poem. And then it's art. And that's fair. We got it a lot early. Everyone's too embarrassed to start doing something now. when you're like,
right.
You're an adult, they're too embarrassed to start playing music or learning new stuff or writing poetry and getting through all that awkward stuff. That's not all true. If you want to start something, guys. That's what's going on here, honestly.
At any age.
Did you start with the guitar or piano?
I started with guitar.
Awesome.
Guitar has always been my thing from the beginning, but however, like it wasn't until recently, the last year or two, I've been like really getting into piano and doing that. So I love piano. Love it.
I guess this is a me question. Have you just been starting to play? What's a good way to learn how to do something as an adult? You've just been feeling it out?
I've just literally been putting my hands on the keys, pressing them down, and then being like, does that sound good? Or does that not sound good to my ears? If it sounds good, then I just keep repeating that until I get You get the feeling. I get the feeling for it, and then I just keep doing that and just kind of put my fingers in different places until I'm like, oh wow, that sounds really cool, or oh, that sounds horrible, oh, that sounds great. So it's really just a trial and error of just pressing the keys down and doing chords and finding what I like and what sounds good to me, and then kind of going from there.
Yeah. And I assume the same sort of thing is applied to doing that music mixing and stuff like that, or...
Exactly. It's like I feel it out as I go, just
awesome.
kind of what resonates with me as it's happening, because sometimes I'll be doing something and it just doesn't feel good to me. Like when I do something and it really flows well within me and I feel it, it's like, it's beautiful, and I'm like, okay, that's right. Like it just feels right. And so I keep it, But
similar for the writing process, kind of how you start. You said you do something acoustic, you're just feeling it out and then recording lyrics and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of trial and error of like, I'll usually when I'm singing over the chord progression I've made, I'll just be singing nonsense words that aren't even, they're like, they make no sense, but it's a way for me to get the feel for how do I sing to this chord progression I've made. And then once I get the harmony down, I'm like, okay, that's how I want to sing the chorus or the verse. Then I'll go back and I'll listen to it, and then I'll write to it.
Yeah.
So like I'll even sometimes write to like how many syllables were in the random nonsense words that I sung to it, and be like, okay, what's the story here? And I need to fit in the words correctly, find like actual words that make sense in the story now, not randomness, but that I like the way I sung it so much that I now want to
find something that even has that sort of like that's like sound feeling.
The sound feeling like, to it that was originally created during that creativity process of just creating, so.
I'm like, it's very hard to get any music together. I think I had a similar process, and I would get these 40-second songs, and it would be over. So that takes a lot of patience and a lot of time to figure out what is the right mood and sound. So, real props.
Thanks.
How did you settle on a name, on that name for your act? Was it just kind of a sound and a feel that you liked as well?
I don't know how I settled on it. I just know that for whatever reason, the name popped up for me somehow, and it literally it comes from the feeling of like laying down in sunlight on like a day where the spot you're in, the sun is shining on you, and you can feel the warmth of the sun on you, and like falling asleep or just taking a nap and feeling the warmth from the sun hitting you. and it just feels good, you know? So it's like you just feel comforted by the warmth of the sun as you're resting, you know, and that's kind of where it came to me, Sunlight Sleeping. All right, this song is called Labels. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got something so special, but you won't allow its growth. The surface, as we know, it's been barely scratched. You got me practicing to be detached. Yeah, maybe you've been placed along my way to teach me something. What that is can't say. There is no labeling this, I approve. So I'll enjoy the time I've spent with you. Well, our love don't need labels, 'cause our connection can't be defined. I don't need labels with you. And I say this, but deep down I want commitment. And you may never commit, yeah, that is fine. Let's see where this goes. I'm all in, I'm down for the ride. When I met you at that cafe, I was such a nervous wreck, but the conversation's flow was effortless. Worried what I would say was laid to rest. And here we go. Yeah, I couldn't hold back. My inner countdown dragged as I leaned right over the table, kissing you at last. It was something divine, no label can define. Some crazy perfect vibe. Well, our love don't need labels, 'cause our connection can't be defined. I don't need labels with you. And I say this, but deep down I want commitment. And you may never commit, that is fine. Let's see where this goes. I'm all in, I'm down for the ride. Ooh, ooh, Now I wanna see you, but you're always gone. You say you wanna meet up, but put the sex on pause. The timing of all this seems to be our own. And now I wanna see you, but you're always gone. You say you wanna meet up, but put the sex on pause. The timing of all this seems to be our own. Yeah, it seems to be our own.
Exeter Oddity, Exeter Oddity, Exeter Oddity, Exeter Oddity, Exeter Oddity, Exeter Oddity Showcase.
Do you have anything that you would like to tackle? Is there anything that you would like to get out there? The free space. This is the free space. This is the free space? This is what do you want people to know?
If you want to follow me on Instagram, just look up Sunlight Sleeping. You will find me on Instagram. Also, I have a page on Facebook. Just look up Sunlight Sleeping on Facebook. You'll be able to see me there and see all the updates of what I'm doing, songs, you know, live songs, and anything that's going to be happening, whether it's shows or how the EP is coming out that I'm working on. You can find that there.
I'm glad to hear you're doing some more music. I'm excited to check out the Instagram and Facebook and see what's going on there. And you've got stuff people can hear there. You said again?
Yeah, yep.
You've got stuff people can hear. So, and they can watch this. You're watching it right now even.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for watching this.
Thank you for watching. I think that's almost our cue to get to the big thank you for watching, which is...
Oh, that was the small thank you for watching? And now we're doing the big thank you for watching.
I didn't even consider that. That was a thing I said. This is the Exeter Oddity Showcase. I'm Hillary Donnell, and we hope this is another good one for you. Pa-ching.
You